Hi guys, Mr. Bay. Today I'm going to go over how to do a Scratch tutorial in case you guys were a little bit curious about how to do it. So first thing I did is just type in the word Scratch. Scratch usually will pop up as the very first thing that you can click as an option, so just click on that. Once you get it to the Scratch website, you'll see these options at the top here with tabs. You want to click on the Ideas tab. Get there, when you say what will you create, you can make your own thing if you want to, but if you want some more guidance, I'd recommend to click on tutorial. Okay, so once you click on a tutorial, you'll notice that there's all these options you can do for tutorial. I'm just asking you guys to do and complete one tutorial every single week. Okay, if you would rather do your own thing, that's totally fine. Just make sure you email me and let me know what it is. Me personally, I like games, so I'm going to click on the game section, and I will probably, let's just go with the chase game, okay? So be aware, guys, that there's a tutorial section embedded inside of Scratch, so that was usually very helpful. So if you just want to look at that, that usually goes over everything you need to do. Okay, so you can watch the video, it'll tell you exactly how to do it step by step if you want to. If you don't want to, that's totally up to you, but if you're confused, I'd recommend to watch this, okay? Now, it'll tell you in every single section, if you go to the green arrow, step by step what to do. First thing it tells you is to make a backdrop, and it shows you guys how to do it. So very here at the very bottom right hand corner, there's a backdrop option. If you just click on that button, you'll see all these options here, and it just wants you to pick one option of a backdrop you want. So just pick whatever you want. I'll pick Nebula. Why not? Okay. If you go to the next option, so if you click on the arrow again, it'll tell you to then choose a sprite. So just click on any sprite you want to here. I personally will pick, you know what, I like the bat, so I'm going to stick with bat for that one there. Okay. So be aware that your sprites will be listed here at the very bottom here where I'm clicking here. Okay, so you have a sprite of a cat and you have a sprite of a bat as okay. I also like my view a little bit more condensed. I'm going to switch it over there using that button there. Okay, next option, it wants you to move right and left with arrow keys. So be aware, it shows you what it looks like. If you want to find those options, they're actually in the left section here. You'll notice that this one here, this command is in orange, so you want to go to the orange section where it says control, okay? Or was it events? Oops, sorry, bad eyesight. It's actually in events, guys. So if you go to the events, guys, right there, I guess it was orange, you want to look for the same one where it says when key pressed. So you'll notice it says right here, when key pressed, okay? So make sure you're clicking on the bat when you're doing this, because this will create the command specifically for that. If you click on the cat and you do this, it'll specifically add all these commands for the cat. Okay, so since I'm going to do it for the bat, I'm going to move it into the screen over here. So let me just move it a little bit. So when this key is pressed and it wants you to do right arrow key is pressed, then it wants you to add what happens, so change X by 10. So you're going to go to the blue section because it's in blue. Change X by 10, so you need to go find that right there. You're going to move it right there, click it on there, and there you go. Whenever the right arrow key is pressed, it's going to move it X by 10. Okay, next part, when left arrow key is pressed, you change X by negative 10. So I'm going to do that again. This time you're going to say left arrow, and this time in the motion section you're then going to have to do the same thing but change it by negative 10. Okay, so right there, change X by, just click on the little number there, add a negative sign, and there you go. Okay, so now it'll either move to the right or to the left. Actually, for you guys, it'll be left or to the right based off my view. Yeah. All right. Next part. Up and down arrow keys. Same exact idea. So you're gonna go to the events section again. Just drag those events there. I'm just gonna drag it twice because I know it's gonna be the same thing. This time it's gonna be up. This time it's gonna be down. You're gonna go to the motion section over there. You're gonna look for change X. You're gonna stick it on that one, and you stick it on that one. Change down arrow is negative 10, so you're gonna put negative there, and you're good. Okay. So now if you press the right arrow, so right arrow for you guys would be like right arrow this way, left arrow that way, up that way, down that way. Okay. It'll do that. Okay. Next part, it wants you to add another sprite, which I already have. I have this weird cat thing. If you want to follow along and specifically put on the star, you can. If you want to, if you want, you can. I'll just search for it if you want. Star. Okay, click on the star. Okay, I'm gonna take out the cat then. Okay, so on the star, add another sprite. Okay, next option. So when clicked, it's supposed to forever glide 1 second to random position. Okay, so you're gonna look for the event. The event is when clicked. Now you're gonna have to look for the control. It really was a dark color. Wow. Okay, so forever part is a dark orange color, so it's gonna be in the control section. You're gonna find the forever section right there. Okay, you're gonna put that there. And then the glide 1 second to random position, this is in blue. So this will most likely be a motion. So let's see. Okay, you're gonna put the glide section in there. Okay, so the star will now be moving randomly whenever you click on it. Okay. Alright, next part. In the octopus sprite, or for in my case, it's the bat sprite. Okay. When something is clicked, forever touching star play sound 1 until done. So we're gonna have to add another one of those wonderful yellow events. So just do this here, space. Okay. So events when something's clicked, you're gonna go to control for the forever. Okay. Forever, put that there. Now it's saying to add in an if command into the forever command, and it looks like an if then statement, which basically will be this one here. So we're gonna move this one into there. Okay, and it'll expand and put in there. Okay, now the if statement looks like it's a blue one, and the then statement looks like it's purple. So I'm gonna look for motion section, and then we're gonna have to look for something that says touching, which I don't see. Do I see it? Is it in the sensing maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay, touching. So we're gonna move this in the there. Okay. It says mouse pointer. No, you want it to touch the star. So if it touches the star, it plays a sound 1 until done. So we're gonna go to the purple section because it's a sound. Let's do. Let's click on this one. Why not? Okay. You don't have to pick the wand sound. You can pick whatever you want. I just have it defaulted. I'll also just leave it there. Okay. Which makes no sense, but it's there. Alright, next part. Creating a score variable. So if you look here, guys, you will need to go to the variable section. Okay. And you'll need to make a new variable. So I will also label this as score. So I'm going to click that. Okay. And then moving on to the next one, you're going to add that into the play sound. Oh, okay. So it says change score by 1. So you're going to have to look for that. You're going to find it right there. It's going to drag this one right above the play sound part. Okay. And you're going to say change score by 1 whenever this happens. Okay. And there you go. That's pretty much all you got to do there. So if you want to test it out, if you see this green button here, you can test out your things. I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger. I'll move this down a bit so you guys can see it all together. So do that. Press the green button there. See? So whenever my bat touches the star, it will then happen to be making sounds, okay? And you'll probably notice I made one slight mistake. I forgot to change the up and downs to change, instead of change X, they should be changing Y instead. Okay, so that's the only one thing I need to do, so I'll stop it. Go to the motion section, let's see, change Y. So let me change that up there. Delete backspace. Okay, right there. This one backspace. And then this one will be change Y by -10. And there you go. If you press play, now it should be left, right, up, and down. Okay, and there you go. You've made your own clicky game. Okay. So if you have any questions, make sure to email me through School Loop or anything like that. All right? Sounds good. Peace.